So what's good, TMG fam? Listen, we're going to keep it going with some more weird and strange things that are caught on camera. Maybe a few things that some farmers got to deal with. All right, this video here is this farmer discovered something weird under his cornfield. We're going to check it out. So if you're new, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Join the fam. Let's see some craziness.
No, go away! Go away!
From unexpected, shocking discoveries to unbelievable animal hybrids, here is a list of horrific things farmers have captured or discovered in their fields. Two-headed calf.
Yeah, we saw that.
A farmer named Dwight Cruz was shocked to his core when his cow gave birth to a calf with two faces at a farm in Baker County, Florida in 2015. The man named the calf Annabelle, who was born with 2 heads, 4 eyes, 2 ears, 2 mouths, and 2 noses. As the calf had 2 brains, it wasn't able to coordinate properly and couldn't feed from its mother. The farm owner decided to bottle feed the poor baby. The two-headedness is the result of a rare congenital condition called dicephalic parapagus. It is a form of partial twinning, in which the embryo does not split properly during pregnancy. It could also be genetic, and usually such babies don't survive and die shortly after they are born. And vets suggested the same fate for poor Annabelle.
Salute to the farmer, though, for doing everything he could to make the calf comfortable.
Simba,
Whoa.
long-eared goat. An extremely cute-looking goat gave its owner the surprise of his life when it was born with unusually long ears at a farm in the southern city of Karachi, Pakistan in June of 2022. Mohammed Nassan Narejo.
Like, can't they like pin it back or like tie it back or something? I just was fearful. You seen him running, right? I felt like he was gonna step on it and like mess his neck up. You step on the ear and twist your neck like that, possibly break your neck.
The proud owner of the cute goat named it Simba.
See?
And claimed that the goat had broken all previous records of long ears with an impressive length of 21 inches.
Wow.
The goat is just a baby, and there is a possibility of its ears growing more in length as the goat ages with time. And the breeder is confident that his Simba will break the Guinness World Record now that he has claimed the crown. He has made special covers for his goat to protect his long, dangling ears from infections.
There we go.
Super.
That's what I was saying. There we go. Like, do something like that so he ain't gotta be fearful of stepping on him and breaking his neck or something like that. You know what I mean? But 21 inches, bro, that's longer than like a lot of newborns. That's crazy.
Cows.
Roy cow.
Next on our list is a
Muscle
mutant
milk.
breed of the Belgian Super Cow, which was generated by the collective efforts of Belgian scientists and farmers back in the 1800s. They decided to breed the native cow with a short horned bull. Over time, they selected the biggest and strongest animal of each variety and bred them together to get better and better results.
Like a competition cow, bro. Like your strength competition cow.
Breed which had more muscle, produced more milk, and protein yields. The breeding was the result of a mutation in a gene, which made it possible for the hybrid to have 20% more muscle yield than an average cow. Super cows, aka Belgian blue bulls, have served their commercial purpose, but the animal is an enigma of myriad of health problems due to their enormous size.
Just walking around like a bully, bro.
Texas Longhorn from Alabama. The Texas Longhorn steers are known for their characteristic horns, which can easily extend over 100 inches.
Wow.
They have an average horn span of 6 feet or more, while a 15-year-old's horn span can reach 9 feet. Amazing, right? Here is something even more amazing. A Texas Longhorn steer from Alabama, not very different from other steers, has won the Guinness World Record for possessing the longest set of horns on...
Like, how do they lay down, though? Like, that looks like a bit of a task, a daunting task, if you will, of trying to lay down and get comfortable. You know what I mean? I'm always about my sleep and comfortability. I feel like Nah, this Texas Longhorn don't get good rest. Look at the eyes. The eyes kind of telling the story as well. Look like some baggy eyes. You know what I mean? He need his rest, and he ain't getting it. They need to shave these horns down. These long horns need to be short horns, and shave them down. That's all I'm saying, bro. Sheesh. And their neck got to be strong. That got to be a lot of weight on the top of his head.
Any other Texas Longhorn ever. The 6-year-old Poncho has 10-foot, 7.4-inch long horns from tip to tip. It was raised by the Pope family on a small-town farm, and is claimed to be a gentle giant who doesn't get rude to anyone. You can clearly see the men standing near the steer, and it is quite evident how large the horns are when you compare it to the men nearby. Strange baby. An alpaca gave birth to a rather weird-looking baby in 2021 in the UK, to such an extent that for some time, even its mother was taken aback by the skinny baby. The baby weighed a mere 13 pounds at the time of birth, and as alpacas don't lick their babies clean, the farm owner had to do that for the baby.
Mum is Inca, Dad is Archie. It's literally just born. We're just drying it off a bit because there's a little bit of wind.
It looked extremely weak and frail, but the farmer later told everyone that it was not unusual for alpaca cria to be this skinny. Once they get dry, they become fluffy and don't look so frail. This clip has made several rounds on the internet with different claims of it being an alien baby or a case of a very rare birth. But let's clear it up once and for all.
Why y'all gotta take it there every time? Why I gotta be an alien baby, man? No, it's not an alien baby. Now, was the alpaca mama maybe out, you know, with a different species instead of staying with her own? Maybe, possibly, then you get something different looking that doesn't resemble a mama. It happens with humans, you know what I mean? So we never know, but y'all just automatically jump to alien, man. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
This is exactly how baby alpacas look. Period.
Oh, okay, this is normal.
Saves fawn. A farmer witnessed a pregnant deer giving birth to a healthy fawn near his farm, and the next day, she was crying for her baby. The man started looking for the fawn when he saw a rabbit hole and sounds of squeaking coming out of it. The 55-year-old Pete Wesley was sure that the fawn was inside, and therefore reached into the chasm in the grass and grabbed the poor baby's neck to drag it out of the earth. The squeaking, distressed fawn ran towards its mother, and the pair went back into the wild. A happy ending for two innocent souls. Farmer finds tangled snakes.
Oh no.
A 60-year-old
Nah, you can cancel that. They'd have just been tangled the rest of their life. How that TikTok go? Find somebody else to do it. How that lady said? Find somebody else to do it. Yep, you'd have had to find somebody else to do it.
A farmer named Bunserv Nakthonku spotted two tangled snakes near the pond of her field. She recognized the two king cobras mating on the fence they placed to save their ducks from wild animals. She was quick to call for help. This picture was sent to us by a subscriber who wanted to know about it. Well, this is a human-pig hybrid, and the story begins with the town of Maranga, Kenya, which is an agriculturally rich farmland. A lot of people are associated with farming and agriculture there. One such man was James Wills, who used to sell pork products in the local market and had 6 pregnant pigs in his farm. When the litters were delivered, he became really happy until he saw the last one, who looked exactly like a human-pig hybrid. The internet went mad after the hybrid and all this storytelling, and the incident would have been very fascinating, only if it was not a hoax. Yes, this is an art model created by a German artist, and some people over the internet sold it as a pig-human hybrid story, which is very unfortunate. But anyway, let's move forward with our topic, about farmers who discovered unbelievable things in their fields. Farmer finds mammoth skull. A farmer from Chelsea, Michigan was working in his fields when his hoe hit something solid in the ground. The man named James Bristle was completely unaware of the fact he had accidentally hit on the biggest archaeological discovery of the decade. His first thought upon hitting was a fence post buried in his soybean field, but upon digging, it turned out to be the rib cage of the biggest mammal to roam the earth.
Rib cage.
Archaeologists from the University of Michigan were informed about the skeletal remains, and they immediately sealed the area and spent the whole day extracting the site.
It was an adult male, probably in its 40s at the time of its death.
Wow.
It has been the most complete mammoth skeleton ever extracted.
Probably lived between 10,000 and 15,000 years ago.
Initial reports confirmed that the mammoth was between 11,000 and 15,000 years old.
If I was the dude that found it, it wouldn't have got out of my sight. I don't care if I'd have had to stay up for the next week. No. I know jackpot when I see it. That's jackpot.
And was butchered by early humans who left it in a pond to preserve its meat. Giant armadillo's shell.
Whoa.
A farmer was walking in his farm when he spotted something spherical near a riverbank. The man's immediate reaction was of extreme excitement, as he thought he had discovered a dinosaur eggshell. And, well, we can't blame him. Look at this thing.
It's something.
It sure looks like one, but it was much more than that. The man started digging the sphere, having no idea it was going to be the biggest archaeological discovery of the decade. Experts were called in, and the 20,000-year-old fossilized spheres turned out to be the armored shells of glyptodonts. It was almost 3 feet in size and 2 inches thick, and the family discovered 3 more such shells, with the largest being the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. Glyptodonts are the ancestors of modern-day armadillos, who had big, round, armored shells and weighed up to a ton. They lived in South America for tens of millions of years. Baby burial tree. With one of the most unique belief systems in the world, and an economy that relies solely on agriculture and tourism, Torajan people of Indonesia are my current center of attention. These farmers have many unique burial customs. The most astonishing, however, is burying their kids in trees.
So this is the grave belong to the baby who died before getting teeth.
Yep, you might not understand what this man is saying, but allow me to tell you. These people bury their babies in trees with the belief that dead babies buried inside the trunks of growing plants will be absorbed by nature. They believe that infants who die without milk teeth are pure and sinless, and therefore should be returned to nature. They wrap them with ferns, make a hole in a tara tree, and entomb them there. This burying ritual is practiced in the remote regency of Tanah Toraja, a mountainous region of South Sulawesi in Indonesia.
See, that now this one I'm not too alarmed by. Is because I was already aware of another, I think it's another country that does it where they bury them on the side of the mountain. Remember that video? I can't recall what it is. I'm trying to think of it offhand, but they bury their dead on the side of the mountain. So you come across this mountain and you'll see a ton of like caskets or burial boxes or whatever they were using. You know what I mean? So now when you hear this, it starts to become, you know what I mean, less shocking, less surprising to hear this type of stuff.
Toraja, a mountainous region of South Sulawesi in Indonesia.
Wow.
In 2000, an Irish farmer discovered that a baby sheep born at his farm looked a little funny. It was a sheep that resembled a goat. It suddenly dawned upon him that when her mother, the sheep, was on heat, there was no other male sheep to mate in the den. She must have mated with a male goat then, and the result—
See, when I was talking about that alpaca earlier, what I said, it could easily have happened. Like I said, humans do it. You know what I mean? So what makes you think animals want to be like, hey, hot right now, you looking kind of good, you know what I mean? Probably had a few drinks. You know, after a few drinks, you know, things happen.
The result of this bizarre, unnatural mating was an incredibly beautiful cute and adorable baby called a geep, a crossbreed of male goat and a female sheep. It had a goat's head and the body of the sheep covered in thick wool. Now, who wants to have this cool animal as a pet? Hadzab climbed Baobab tree. Look at this Hadzab man climbing this massive Baobab tree. Well, he is doing this to get water out of this tree. Yep. This species of tree is known for holding water in its trunk and is therefore sometimes called the bottle tree as well. It has the capacity to store up to 100,000 gallons of water. And, well, given the size of this enormous tree, we really don't doubt that. It stores water thanks to its spongy trunk and uses the stored water in dry climates to survive. Northern Tanzania is home to the Hadzab people, who are the last group of hunter-gatherer tribes on Earth. They are often seen climbing these trees to get clean water out of it for drinking. Our planet is pretty amazing in all possible ways. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.
Told y'all some crazy stuff out here in the world, man. And we still haven't seen it all. So we're going to keep searching and keep searching and keep watching and keep going, oh, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get at me in the comment section, man, and let me know what you thought of this video. And stick around and stay tuned. Till next one, I'm gone. Peace.